Hello and welcome to the first beer review from the Raggies YouTube channel. Now, I'm no expert at beers, I've drank a lot, I've worked in Sainsbury's for 5 years, and over that time I learnt a hell of a lot about different real ales. And it was like walking into a sweet shop. Every different shop you go into, it's like, oh, I'll have that one, I'll have that one. And, I thought to myself, why not give my review on different beers? So today, I'm going to review John Smith's Extra Smooth. The biggest selling beer in Britain at the moment. Whether it's the best tasting beer, well, that's another thing, but it is the biggest selling beer in Britain. It's produced in the Tadcaster Brewery, and it was launched in 1993. It's only 3.6%, so it's on the weak side of beers, but it doesn't have to be strong to be a good tasting beer. It's supposed to be malty with caramel notes. We'll see. Let's get pouring. As usual, I'll probably have an head that's massive, but we'll see when it goes down. Although John Smith seems to be one of them that you can pour out, and after a few seconds it settles, goes clear, and there we go. Not too bad actually. And already it's clearing. Nice dark pint. It's not been in the fridge, so it's not as cool as I would have liked it. But let's give it a taste. Ooh. For me, it's nothing special as a beer, but it's a good, normal tasting beer. It's not wheat flavoured, because you do get some, you drink them and it tastes like dishwater. Whereas there's no overpowering flavours to it. I don't really get the caramel. I can taste the maltiness. But, oh yeah, it is nice. On a wine course we went on, we were told to get a bit in your mouth and then breathe through your teeth. Not easy to do. And it's supposed to bring out the flavour. In wines, it brings it out really, really well. But in beers, not so well. But as you can see, it's nice, it's dark. It's in every single of the major shops. That's why it is the biggest selling beer in Britain. Every pub sells it, and at £2.10 a pint or whatever it sells for in most pubs. That's why it's so popular. These days people want a cheap beer that tastes okay, and it does that. The only downside is you need about 10 pints to get drunk, but as long as you're having a laugh in the pub. This has got its brother, which I'm going to review next, and that's the bitter. To me, the bitter doesn't compare to this little puppy here. They're classing it in the style of English pale ale. I wouldn't say it's a pale ale. I would say it's more of a session beer than a pale ale. What else did this say? Launched in 1993, nation's #1. It says a distinct cereal character. I don't know. Malty caramel notes being complemented by some fruitiness. Some of the people that do the reviews, they must have some fantastic taste buds, because you just don't get that unless their taste buds are that refined. That it does taste better cooler. Bang it in the fridge, but you want to bang it in the fridge before you drink it. It's not one of these that's better warmer. Some beers do better warm. Some beers do better ice cold, and this is one of them. It's more of a cold beer, a bit like your Guinness, your draft Guinness. It tastes so much better cold. Throat now. Got it, choking. Doing well on my first review, but lovely and clear. It's not when I do homebrew. I often get too many bubbles coming up, but there's no bubbles at all. Even though it's come out of the old can that's supposed to bubble it up a little bit, but I mean, established in 1758. They've obviously been doing something well to be that long. Right, let me finish the rest of it. Yeah, it's decent. Would I put it in my top 10 of beers? No way near. Me, I'm more of a drinker who likes the stronger beers, something with a bit more strength, a bit more taste. But as a good standard beer, you can't fault it, you know. It's the reason why it's Britain's number one. Like most things, if you've never had a beer before, the likes of John Smith's, Caffrey's, Tetley's, the good beers to start off with on your journey into real ales. And, well, it's nearly over. I've enjoyed that. I hope you like this little bit of review. If I was going to give it out of 5, I'd give it a 3.2. It's not the greatest beer, but for what it is, it's okay. Thanks for that time. Cheers.